All right, students, we're on lesson 4, starting page 70. So the first step-by-step on page 70 is apply a theme and variant to a presentation. Get ready, launch PowerPoint 2016, open the special events presentation from the data files for this lesson. So what I normally do is if I'm doing this for the first time, I just go to the data files for the lesson. So we're in lesson 4 and open special events. So double click and open. Okay. Or you could just launch PowerPoint and then open from there. All right. Step number 2, save the presentation as special events solution. File, save as, back in the current folder, which is 04. If you don't see the current folder on your right pane, go ahead and click on Browse and then navigate to your desktop and to your CE 101 folder and to the PPT folder and then into the 04 folder. Okay? All right, so 04. And now we are going to make sure we save it in the right location and call it Special Events Solution. Save. All right. And remember I said the reason why we rename our original files or save them as other files is so that we always have the original in case we make a mistake. All right. Step number 3, make sure slide 1 is selected. Step number 4, click the Design tab. Click the Design tab. And then in the Themes group, click the More button. So this is the Themes group. The More button is always the little arrow at the bottom of the scroll bar. Okay, so if you hover your mouse over it, you can see the word More. Okay, go ahead and click on it. And now you get a gallery. So these are the available themes. And if you hover your mouse over each one of them, you will see how your slide presentation changes. Okay. So step number 5 is point to any of the themes in the gallery. Notice that a screen tip displays the theme's name. So there's a little theme, a screen tip. This one's called Ion. This one's called Atlas. This one's called Dividend. So this is how you find out the name of the theme. And then you can even scroll down and find more. All right, next. Step number 6, right-click the parallax theme. So let's look for parallax. And it looks like they're in alphabetical order. So P comes before S. So parallax. There we go. And it says right-click the parallax theme. So on my right mouse button. And it says here in the shortcut menu, click Apply to selected slides. Apply to selected slides. So if you notice, since only slide 1 was selected, the theme got applied just to slide 1. Okay, the remaining slides still have the original theme. Okay, step number 7, click the More button again in the Themes group. Click the More button again in the Themes group. Right-click the Ion theme and apply to all slides. The Ion theme. Here is the Ion theme. Right-click, apply to all slides. Okay, now here's a little word of caution. A lot of you are looking on page 70 and looking at the purple image right below the step-by-step. And you are so confused and you're thinking, oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. And you go ahead and you click this theme instead. But this theme is actually called Ion Boardroom. It's not the Ion theme. So you want to make sure that you are following the steps and not getting distracted by the image. Okay, the image is usually a final product. It's the result of all the steps. So please don't jump to looking at the picture when you are selecting themes or following directions. You want to make sure you're reading the questions step by step or the steps. Do not just do what it shows in the image. All right. So the mistake that mostly everybody is making is they're picking this theme just because the image shows the purple. What they don't know is that we're actually going to be changing the variant. All right. So right now we have the ion theme applied. Step number 9 says scroll through the slides to determine how the theme has supplied new colors, fonts, bullet symbols, and layouts. So if you click through all of these, you'll notice how the theme has changed the way each slide layout appears. Okay, step number 10, on the design tab in the variants group, and here's the variants group. Okay, this is the themes group, this is the variants group. It says click the purple thumbnail image. So we're going to go ahead and click it. And now our blue ion theme, everything remains the same. The only thing that has changed is the color variant, okay? And this is how we achieve that graphic that's on page 70. Next step, save. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click on the save button up here on the quick access toolbar, and we are done with this step. Next step on page 71, change the theme colors. Right, so we're still going to use the same presentation. Step number 1, click the more button in the variants group and then point to colors. The more button in the variants group and point to colors. And then click customize colors. All right, click customize colors. Now that we have a new dialog box open here, the next step is click the drop down arrow next to the color designated for hyperlink. So here's the hyperlink. Here is the drop down arrow. So we click on that. Click the white text 1. White text 1. Okay. And now we have changed the theme color. Okay. We have customized it. Step number 7, select the text in the name box. Okay, and type in Southridge. Southridge. Okay, and save, and then click save again. And we're done with the step-by-step on page number 71. Page 72. Change theme fonts. Okay, so we're still using the same presentation. Step number 1, click the more button in the variants group. Click the more button in the variants group. And point to fonts. Point to fonts. All right. Move the pointer over some of the font combinations. The live preview of those fonts displays on the current slide. So when we start moving our pointer over, you can see how the fonts are being changed on the slides. Okay. Click the Canberra font theme. Click the Canberra font theme. And now Canberra font theme has been applied. Okay. Go ahead and save. All right, we've saved that. We're done with that step by step. Next step by step, also on page 72, is apply a different slide layout. Okay, click the home tab. Click the home tab. Okay, click slide 5. Click slide 5. And then click the new slide button in the slides group. New slide button in the slides group. Okay, click the graphical part of the button, not the button's arrow. Okay, so we're not going to click the drop down arrow. What they want us to do is click this, just this little icon here. And slide number 6 has been added. Okay, so by default, if you just click on this and don't pick a layout, you get the title and content layout. Okay, all right, what are we supposed to do? On the new slide 6, type the title, contact information. Contact information. Okay, type the following information as the first bullet point in the content placeholder. All right, 456 River Road, and then it says press shift enter, Cincinnati, Ohio. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go ahead and save this. We'll continue in the next recording.